Hi guys, and welcome back to Art with Abigail. In this week's art video, I'm going to be showing you a fun way to decorate your room, house, for Christmas. Today I'll be showing you how to make snowflakes. But before we can just start making snowflakes with paper, we have to know exactly what a snowflake looks like. So why don't we look? Okay guys, as you can see, I've searched up snowflakes, and the first thing I notice is none of these look the same. And that's because no snowflake that falls from the sky will ever look the same. They're all their unique selves. Okay, so I'm looking, and I'm still not seeing any of the same, but I'm getting lots of ideas about what I want my snowflake to look like. Okay, I see some very pretty ones. As we saw, no snowflakes look the same. So why don't we try drawing the same then? Just to see if it's even possible. So as you can see, I'll draw a line down, across, and like that. So that is one snowflake. And now I will try to draw it exactly the same. So I went down, cross, cross. Okay, so they look pretty similar, but when I look at this, I see this part, it looks more straight than this part. And this part right here is longer than this part. So no matter how hard I try, I don't think I'll ever be able to draw the same snowflake again. But I do know the basic way to draw a snowflake is like this. And that is the snowflake. But I do know when snowflakes fall, some of them have fancy, or since they're different, they'll different designs. So some will have little things at the end, some might have circles, and they're all just gonna be different. So now I'm gonna show you how to make your own snowflake to hang anywhere you want. So first we're gonna need to gather our supplies. We're gonna need a piece of paper. You're probably gonna want a piece of white paper or color paper, but I will be using notebook paper. And then scissors. And then that's all you really need, but if you wanna like hang it, you might want a hole puncher, like I have here, or you might want string. And then you're probably not gonna want a pencil, but if you wanna write your name on it, you will want that. Okay, so to start, we're gonna take our piece of paper, and I'm going to use my whiteboard to help me. I'm just gonna fold it like this. Okay, so you guys can see what I did. I just folded it straight like that. And now this part, this line across here, I'm just gonna cut that. Perfect. And now I've set this aside to throw in the trash can later. So now I have this. So now I'm going to unfold this. And I now have a square. I don't really like these, but I'm going to leave them for now. Okay. Now I'm going to take my square and I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to fold it in half. And you can do this as many times as you want. And I will fold it half again. And I'm going to stop there. Okay, now I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just cut anywhere I want. So I'm going to put a triangle here. And I'll unfold it to see what it looks like. Okay, wow. So that came out as a diamond. So you have to be mindful of that. So I have that. So let me think. I want to add more to it. So why don't I give it a circle? But what you have to realize, so as you can see, you have to be careful. because when it's folded like this, so you can see this line still. It's still that line if I fold it here. And here. So you have to be careful because you can see if you fold just this much, say you cut across this whole thing. Then when you unfold it, you're gonna have a cut all the way through. So you have to be mindful about where you're cutting and how much you're cutting, because you don't want to cut the whole thing into 2 pieces of paper. Okay, now I'm gonna finish decorating my snowflake and I'll come back to show you once I'm done. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to work on your snowflake. Okay guys, so if you saw, I ended up actually making another one, just to show you that that you can make any size. I took my scrap, I folded it, I cut it, and this is what it came out as. So I really like this one, and so I hope that showed you that you can take the smallest of paper or the biggest of paper and do that. Okay, so setting that one back up, and then I finished my big one, and this is how it came out, and I really like it. And I just wanted to show you something that you probably do not already know if you did not know how to make a snowflake before. So, I have my paper like this, and I'm folding it, and I'm folding it. The reason, say you have a big piece, the reason I did not go too many times is because, well, first of all, with the small one, it's going to be really hard to get that fine of detail. Second of all, is once you have the big piece and you start doing this a bunch of times, you start trying to cut, it gets harder because it's thicker. So that's the reason I do not recommend you cut it really small. And another thing is, say you're thinking, okay, I want the corners to be square like this one. Okay, so what do I need to do? Okay, I just need to take it from here and cut a square or a circle. How about I say circle? So it'll be easier. So circle, circle, and then I open it. And I'm like, okay, these are kind of circle, but then why are there circles over here? The reason is if you want the edges to be circle, you need to fold it just once in half, and then go here and do it just on the parts that are open, and now you have a nice circled edge. And then, or, so you have it like this, and then you fold it in half again. Right there is going to be where you want to cut your circle. So, that's just a tip I have for you. And that is about it. I hope you enjoyed this art video episode, and I hope you have fun and decorate your house in snowflakes this year. And again, if you want to hang them, just punch a simple hole in it. And if you don't have a hole puncher, just take a pencil through it, or do whatever you need. I don't know why I just did that. I'm realizing it already has holes in it. And then again, if you're going to do this, I recommend you use just white paper instead of notebook paper. But that's what I had. Okay, guys. Bye.